Hello, my name is Irina, and today we are going to speak about intercultural communication. Okay, but before I want that you know the definition of the words culture, communication, and of course intercultural communication. So if I ask you a question, what is culture? I think it will be difficult to give the concrete and exact answer on this question. But everybody understands that culture is the way of speaking, the way of dressing, the way of behaving. So culture refers to the collective beliefs, values, customs, traditions, language, arts, and social behaviors shared by a group of people. It encompasses both tangible aspects such as food, clothing, and architecture, as well as intangible aspects such as beliefs, rituals, and social norms. Culture shapes individuals' identities, perspectives, and interactions within society. So communication. Communication is a process of exchanging information, ideas, thoughts, and feelings between individuals or groups through verbal and non-verbal means. It involves encoding and decoding messages using language, gestures, facial expressions, tone of voice, and other forms of expression. Effective communication fosters understanding, collaboration, and the sharing of knowledge and emotions. So, what is intercultural communication? Intercultural communication refers to the interaction and exchange of information between people from different cultural backgrounds. It involves navigating cultural differences in language, communication styles, values, and norms to effectively convey messages and build relationships across cultures. Intercultural communication requires sensitivity, adaptability, and a willingness to understand and respect diverse perspectives and ways of communication. So now I hope that you can give the concrete answer on the question, what is culture, and what is communication, and what is intercultural communication. Okay, you may see on the screen the wheel culture, the wheel of the culture. Okay, now you can see on the screen the culture wheel. As you can see, the culture is the knowledge and stories, language, traditions and rituals, techniques and skills, tools and objects, arts, food and drink, values, and great community. What is the origin of intercultural communication? The term intercultural communication was used in Edward T. Hall's influential book, the name of the book, The Silent Language. It was written in 1959, and Hall is generally acknowledged to be the founder of the field. So, what is the intercultural communication briefly? Intercultural communication refers to the communication between people from two different cultures. Intercultural communication is a symbolic, interpretive, transactional, contextual process in which people from different cultures create shared meanings. Okay, now I want to speak about the types of culture. As we know, there are two types of culture. It's high culture and low culture. What is high culture and low culture? So high culture commonly refers to the set of cultural products, mainly in the arts, held in the highest esteem by a culture. In contrast, low culture refers to such things as gossip magazines, reality television, popular music, yellow journalism. What is the difference between high culture and low culture? Low culture is the culture of the common people and the mass. High culture's receivers are elite or upper class, educated and refined people, for example, intellectuals, professors, film directors, etc. How culture's receivers are the masses, mostly non-elites. So, let me tell you some examples of low culture. They are used to highlight the lack of sophistication and of the taste of people outside of the elite classes. Examples of high culture come from food, entertainment, sports, and shopping. They can include fast food, football culture, cheap beverages, fast fashion, and trashy television. So, examples of high culture. Examples of high culture include classical music, opera and ballet, classical literature, and historical works of art and sculptures. High culture refers to the cultural products, practices and expressions that are traditionally considered to be of superior quality, sophistication and intellectual value within society. It often encompasses the arts, literature, philosophy, classical music, opera, ballet, fine arts and other forms of creative expression that are esteemed by educated or elite segments of society. High culture is typically associated with formal education, refined tastes and intellectual pursuits, and it's often preserved and promoted through institutions such as museums, theaters, universities and cultural organizations. Okay, low culture. Low culture, also known as a popular culture or mass culture, encompasses cultural products, practices and forms of entertainment that are widely accessible, easily consumed and often appeal to the general public or specific subcultures within society. This includes forms such as television shows, popular music, blockbuster films, comic books, video games, fashion trends, celebrity gossip, and internet memes. Low culture is characterized by its mass appeal, commercialization, and emphasis on entertainment value rather than intellectual depth of artistic merit. It often reflects current trends, social norms, and the foster of a broad audience, and it can serve as a form of escapism, of a social bonding for individuals within society. So it's important to note that the classification of countries into high and low culture is subjective and can vary depending on various factors such as historical context, socio-economic development and cultural perceptions. However, I can give some general examples based on commonly recognized trends. Okay, countries associated with high culture, they are France, Italy, United Kingdom, Germany, Japan, Austria, Spain. So, France known for its rich artistic heritage, including classical music, literature, fine arts and cuisine. Italy renowned for its contributions to art, architecture, opera and culinary traditions. United Kingdom, home to influential literature, theatre, classical music and historical landmarks. Germany. Germany noted for its achievements in classical music, philosophy, literature and theatre. Japan, known for its traditional arts such as tea ceremony, ikebana, flower arranging, calligraphy and kabuki theatre. Austria celebrated for its classical music, opera, theatre and historical landmarks. Spain, famous for its flamenco music and dance, bullfighting, literature and architecture. So countries associated with low culture, they are United States, South Korea, Brazil, India, Mexico, Nigeria and Thailand. So United States produce a vast amount of popular culture, including Hollywood films, television shows, popular music and fast food. South Korea, known for its K-pop music, Korean dramas, K-dramas and widespread influence of Korean entertainment worldwide. Brazil. Brazil recognized for its vibrant carnival celebrations, samba music, soap operas, telenovelas and street art. India. India produces Bollywood films, popular music, colorful festivals and diverse cuisine that are widely consumed domestically and internationally. Mexico, famous for its mariachi music, colorful festivals, for example, Day of the Dead, telenovelas and cuisine such as tacos and enchiladas. Nigeria, a hub for Hollywood films, the Nigerian film industry, Afrobeat music and vibrant traditions cultures. Thailand, known for its Muay Thai martial arts, Thai cuisine, vibrant street markets and traditional festivals like Songkran, Thai New Year. In conclusion, intercultural communication is a vital aspect of our increasingly interconnected world. As globalization continues to blur boundaries and bring people from diverse cultural backgrounds into contact with one another, the ability to effectively communicate across cultures becomes essential for fostering mutual understanding, respect, and cooperation. Intercultural communication presents both challenges and opportunities. On one hand, cultural differences in communication styles, values, and norms can lead to misunderstandings, conflicts, and barriers to effective communication. On the other hand, intercultural communication offers the chance to learn from one another, broaden perspectives, and enrich our personal and professional lives. To navigate intercultural communication successfully, individuals must develop cultural awareness, empathy, and sensitivity to the nuances of different cultural contexts. This involves recognizing and respecting cultural differences, adapting communication styles accordingly, and being open to learning from others. Moreover, intercultural communication is not only relevant on a personal level, but also in business, education, diplomacy, and various other fields. Organizations and institutions that embrace intercultural communication can gain a competitive edge, foster innovation, and build stronger relationships with diverse stakeholders. In a sense, intercultural communication is not just about transmitting information, it's about building bridges between cultures, fostering mutual respect, and creating a more inclusive and harmonious global community. By embracing diversity and cultivating effective intercultural communication skills, we can bridge divides and celebrate differences and work together towards common goals. We cannot isolate ourselves from the influence of other cultures, but we also shouldn't forget about our culture, the culture of our ancestors. We must pass it on from generation to generation. Thank you for attention. Goodbye. See you.